Thanks for clicking on a Total Harmonic Distortion channel. Today we're going to be looking at the Wampler Pantheon overdrive pedal. Okay, first thing we need to do is find a sine wave. Today's magic sine wave is 216.8 Hertz. Okay, we'll adjust the gain up a little bit and see what we get. This is a pretty low gain overdrive pedal, so we're not expecting too much. We're in the lowest gain right now. There's also a middle gain and a high gain. As you can see, it's increasingly gaining. There's also 3 modes of distortion on this particular pedal, which gives you a variety of distortions. Okay, let me pull the gain back down, and let's take a look on the MLS. See what it tells us. Okay, I'm clipping a little too much, so we'll go to the low gain mode. Yeah, I'm still clipping a little too much, so we'll click here and move this down a little bit. Okay, that looks alright. Alright, looks like the bass control runs at about 80 Hertz, I don't know, maybe 90 Hertz, kind of a thing. It seems like it needs to go down a little bit. I was testing this earlier and I kind of noticed that if you run it at a higher gain, the bass also comes down a bunch. So if you run it in the medium or the high gain, you have to keep the bass in kind of like the middle position to kind of get it to be sort of flat. Flatten this out a bit. But if you're running in the lowest gain position, you'll notice that you get a lot more bass in the response. So you can just kick the bass back a little bit. Okay, the treble and the presence sort of control the high frequencies in various ways. One thing you'll notice on this pedal is right here on the red impulse response. It inverts when you turn it on. This particular pedal is built around the Blues Breaker pedal, and it inverts the signal. It's just kind of what it does. But you have to be aware of it, and it could cause a click when you turn on and off the pedal. Okay, we'll run over to, we'll clean up the signal a little bit more, and run over to the harmonic analyzer. Okay, this shows us the first 5 harmonics of the pedal. As we increase the gain, we can see harmonic 3 and harmonic 5 come up. It's mostly harmonic 3 though on this particular pedal. And we'll try that with a little more gain. It starts up like that. You can kind of see this roll off here. This is usually because of a low pass filter or high pass filter built right before the distortion circuit. It kind of cleans up the distortion, makes it a little bit tighter. And finally, in the highest gain, it's pretty much the same. So we'll go back down to the low gain and we'll try out the different distortion modes and see what they do. Middle distortion mode kind of looks very similar. It's just a little bit more distorted. And then finally, the upper distortion, that's kind of weird. It looks like you get a lot of even harmonics in there. Let me just really make sure over here I'm not distorting anything. No, that looks fine. Anyways, okay. So there's quite a big difference on the overdrive voice. When it's in the low position, you pretty much just get odd harmonics. But when it's on the upper position and the gain maxed, you get some even harmonics in there too. It's usually due to some sort of asymmetry. I'm not sure. I can't really see it. Maybe you could go to sine and see it. Okay, I mean, that looks symmetrical to me, but I don't know. Anyways, it cleans up pretty nice anyways. So, okay. I guess that's it for the test. I guess it's time to move over to browser mode. Okay, browser mode, it looks like this particular pedal goes for about $200. Go to the shopping channel. And as always, if you want to hear this pedal, feel free to go to Google and click on anybody else's link. As far as shopping goes, yeah, $200, maybe 135, 130 40 used kind of a thing. Seems to me if you want two of them, you can get two of them for, well, in this case, well, this one's used, but it's just $9 more. But a brand new one, it's $61.87 for the second Wampler built into the same chassis. And let's see what else we got here. Okay, the Pantheon Wiggler. This looks interesting. It doesn't really tell me what it is, but this looks like a paddleboard paddle kind of a thing. You know, what the surfers call janitors as they paddle along. It's a pretty fancy broom, but I don't know. You could buy this for $175 and I don't know, get pointed at by all the surfers and have them laugh at you. Or you could just show up to your gig with this Wampler Pantheon Overdrive, and no one will think twice. I mean, it's a great example of the blues breaker circuit. Well, thanks for tuning in, and that's it for today.